Welcome to Mango Bay. Today we're talking about the death of TikTok and some like race science stuff. So come on in.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Oh. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Your Mango Bay. For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay. Mango Bay.
Hey, Mango Bay. What's up? One-stop shop for South Asian recklessness.
Hello.
The two best boys, Usama, Siddiquee.
Pranav, Behari.
Patreon.com/Mango Bay.
Get in there.
Get in there. Exclusive content, early access. We got new stuff coming down the pipeline. New tiers coming down the pipeline 2025.
Why don't you tell about the peers?
The tears.
Tears.
Pranav, get in there.
Tears. No, what is it? It's Joe. You were supposed to tell us about the tears.
All right, so it's $5. No, sorry, it's $7, and gives you everything. It gives you early access.
$7 for everything, guys.
It gives you the parts after the podcast where we keep talking.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Bonus
Discord
content.
server.
Come hang.
Monthly episode bonus.
You get a
Full
full
episode.
episode every month.
But that alone.
That alone.
And then if you got extra tamash, is that
What?
a word? Is that how you say
Tamasha?
bringing the tamasha? Okay.
Tamasha, that's fun. But extra money, paisa.
Okay. So for $20 though,
Nice try, Joe. I don't speak Cantonese, man.
$20, we'll call your name out, whatever your Patreon name is, we'll say it on air, no matter what it is, and then we'll also give you a Zoom hang every month.
Boom.
Yes.
The Zoom hang would be salacious.
It'll be fun.
Get in there. You can ask us anything.
Anything at all?
Ask us anything
Ask us anything at all, dude.
about our bodies, about our hopes and dreams.
Literally.
Boom. I'll tell you. We got a lot of fans that come out to the shows now, and they're just like, man, I've been loving Mango Bay, man. I've been just a big fan.
I know we've had an upswing actually
Yeah.
over the past couple months.
Exactly. So
been
we're in
nice.
the streets. We're in
Yeah.
the mix. People know what we are. We already we have the voice. Everyone knows what we do. It's just we're smoothing now. So come on down. Boom. Today's stories. Do we got
Tell me. Talk to me.
talk to you, bro? You know, it's a lot of people are up in arms. TikTok's about to get banned.
Oh yeah, that's just a couple days away. What's
Ticky
today?
tack.
It's 4 days.
Yeah. And then now every Gen Z kid's downloading the Big Brother app or something like
I
that.
know.
They're like, yeah, I just downloaded the app called Police State. It's so you can make funny videos and stuff. Because it's because the kids are all angry that America's banning TikTok, so they're all actually vindictively going to other Chinese video apps
I've been seeing that. They're
So-
just using other Chinese apps
like
now.
Red Note or Lemonade, which all sounds like
Yeah.
Chinese porn, TBH. And it's like that vibe of you break up and then the girl's like, I'm gonna fuck your friend. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck you, America. I'm just gonna get the other Chinese app.
It's wild, dude. I feel like TikTok, we're really at the end of an era right now, right?
Yeah.
Trump's coming in. Trump is back. TikTok's on its way out. Like this feels like an epochal moment to me. Does it feel like that to you at all? Because I feel like 2019, things are kind of swimming along. Everything's fine. Pandemic happened. A lot of really bad comedians ended up blowing up on TikTok. And everyone's like, no, we're just going to do kind of woke affirmational comedy now.
Sure.
And that's what's going to be. And everything's going to be this now. And then that had its heyday for 5 years, I feel.
Right.
And now we're coming to the end of that now.
You could see the development of that from the Comedy Central IG page or the main page.
Right.
It was 9.1 million followers. How could you fuck that up?
Yeah.
How could you ruin that? And they just one pink-haired set at a time,
I know.
slowly just whittled
You
down.
go to the comments on your average Comedy Central video during that time, and they were just like, "This
What
ain't it.
the
This ain't
hell
it.
is
This
going
ain't
on?"
it."
'Cause
Not that
I-
I pay attention to comments is
No, no.
good, but when it's consistently this sucks.
Bro,
This
bro. So
sucks.
I remember seeing the comments as time went on. So first it was one pink-haired set. They're like, okay, this is terrible, but love you, Comedy Central.
Yeah.
You're my guys. South Park, Workaholics Forever. Woo! Then slowly it's like, okay, all right, a lot of pink-haired comedy here.
Yeah.
What's going on? And then now it's like, listen, this IG page has made me homophobic. I'm now a homophobe because of this fucking stupid-ass comedy.
Comedy Central, you were dead to me. Arabic comments. Fatwa. Comedy Central,
From a
fatwa.
guy named Rick who's Christian.
Yeah.
Dude, they drew it into the ground.
Yeah.
And of course, another metric was Shane got canceled for saying neuters.
Yeah.
And now then the pendulum shifted, and now he was hosting, and people tried to scream and pout. He still got in. It was a great rated episode. Everyone loved it. Wow. So quality, the pendulum always swings towards quality. I think no matter what, and also the shitty right wing comics they're done too now.
Right. The Leonardo Jonis.
Yeah. The ones that were like using that on the other side. It's like if you try to stay of the times and exploit the times, you'll die when those times die.
The times are done. It's so true.
Boom. True life never dies, but fads always do. So
it's very true. Very true.
The TikTok was the harbinger of fads, right? It was like it loved pushing the fad.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that IG and Facebook videos are not,
Well, IG and stuff just tried to kind of latch onto it then, right? Like, oh, we got to do reels. Oh, we got to do the. And so, but that's because Meta is like the most cucked of all the social media outfits, right? Like they don't come up with anything new. They either acquire things or they create knockoffs. So,
dude, he just in Zuckerberg right now. Have you seen him? Looks like
what's up, bro?
Yeah, he looks like a
it's like fuck these N-words, dog. These guys are pussies.
Like, whoa, dude. Hey, party foul.
Yeah,
it's like he chat GPT like how to be like Logan Paul. He's like Timu Logan Paul right now.
Yes,
dude. And that's the beauty of it is that you can't buy a vibe.
He's doing his best.
He's doing his best.
He's like
in Muay Thai now too. He's like doing Muay Thai.
He does jiu-jitsu. He's really into jiu-jitsu now.
He's like fighting Peter Thiel on the floor. Loser gets all the loses all their stocks or whatever. But TikTok. You're right. Epochal, I don't know. I will say it's like
I just feel like with this and Trump, it's like there's something new, fresh that's coming that also feels like a return to something.
It does feel like there's a fear though that there's like that the tech guys are finally getting into politics now. Before I feel like they were just like, hey, we're just making drones.
I know.
Woo! We're just making drones.
We're just making apps, food delivery apps.
Right.
Or whatever,
we're having fun. We're like throwing parties in Silicon Valley. We're fucking hookers. Woo! Sanjay was fucking his first hooker.
Yeah,
he's like,
that's true.
No time for politics. I'm fucking hookers.
Yeah.
And now, the hookers are gone, and they're like, hey, what if I?
Now you're all our hookers. That's like their basic vibe.
Everyone's our stripper.
Now you're all our prostitutes.
Who wants to suck my dick? Just kidding. You have to.
Yeah.
So you're right. They're slowly getting into politics, and it's like they're kind of like, I think Musk and Trump are fucking hanging, right? They're like.
Apparently, Musk is going to have an office space in the White House complex.
Boom. You see what I'm saying? So he can take more bad selfies. I think he loves a bad selfie, man.
Yeah.
This guy does not know any angles, man. Jesus Christ. And his mom's hot, by the way.
Unlike Trump, who knows all the angles.
Dude, always.
Especially
the one not to get killed.
Truly.
Dude, literally, he got shot and was like, haters gonna hate.
He literally did. He turned into a perfect memeable moment,
You can't teach that, man. You can't teach that.
You can teach that, and they are teaching that at Trump University.
Boom. Promo code Joe to get 70 free classes. Dude, it is kind of like you're realizing the powerlessness of your endeavors. Like, hey, listen, I put all this money or time into TikTok and becoming famous. I'm famous now. I rock. And kind of like, oh, wait, my entire thing was predicated on this one application.
Yeah.
So everyone who's getting big quick wins quick. I think there's going to be a new win of like the people who've been working for 10 years, 15 years. There's going to be a new push towards live.
Well, there were some people definitely who were good who were able to profit off of it. Like Nimesh, Asmus.
Right.
Like those guys have been at it for 10, 12, 15 years, something like that. And then they fucking had a big pop, That was good to see. It was like a different kind of jet stream. I just felt like there was a lot of trash that went through there too. And it was definitely part of like the dumbing down of things. But Really good people found their audience as well.
COVID also hit that too. It's like everyone had all this time, so they all started like watching videos. So when the rise of COVID was synonymous with the rise of a lot of internet people.
Yeah.
Because everyone had just the time. And I don't think we've actually stopped being, like, COVID died, but our screen time has stayed the same.
Yeah.
So it's this weird thing of like, when screen time decreases, then the importance of these things will decrease.
I know. And that is ultimately what needs to happen is like, I need to get off the fucking phone as much in general. And in general, we all do. It's like, it's not a good vibe being
The answer
on
is
there.
not Red Note.
Yeah.
Dude, get it. These like little kids learning Mandarin now so they can like stay on screen.
Yeah, that's the thing that's actually troubling me is like, okay, wow, the whole regime of shittiness is kind of over, but the tech dudes are still in place. We're like, no, how do we keep people glued
To the screen.
to this thing, right? And this is not what I want. You know?
I just love that these like Gen Z kids are like spiteful towards America because they hate the policy, so they're gonna like become Chinese coded. They're like, oh, we only have mung beans now. Fuck kidney.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just hate all American shit. No more apple pie.
I want red bean pie,
Only snail.
red bean buns.
Starfish pie. From
I want mochi, Mom.
yeah. Fuck. They become all Chinese coded. What movie night? Let's watch Mao Zedong's main speech, Mom. Mom, it's inauguration. Please. All these Gen Z, these Gen Alpha kids are going to start learning about new Chinese shit because it's going to be on Red Note and they're going to be fucking downloaded. I like that the kids are having their own activism. Like when they're on Roblox with Palestine flags. Like they just have their own thing going on.
I know.
They know how to work it. They know how to get the back channels.
Yeah.
These politicians don't know anything about tech. Remember that? Like when they had the TikTok hearing? They're like, so ticky-tack.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it make your breath smell better? And that went on for a long time. There was an old video of an old lady, like representative of fucking, butt-fuck Tennessee or whatever. And she was like, so what do y'all do there? Y'all dance?
Yeah.
Y'all dancing on the videos?
Some kind of a nightclub.
Some kind of cocaine's being sold on there. It's a whole thing, dude. So
TikTok. Well, here's my favorite creators that came off TikTok. Aslan Pahari.
Oh, I know him.
He's great.
I hit him up on Instagram to get on Mango Bay.
Did you?
Yeah.
Perfect. I would love to have him on.
So you guys know Aslan? He's a great guy. He'll like
history guy.
So he like first of all, but not just that though. So he starts with like someone being an idiot.
Yeah.
Then
anytime someone's saying some ignorant shit, you see the shark fin come out.
Yeah.
Hello, my friend.
Not quite.
Hello, my friend.
Not really. It's not
You're
just
a
him.
fucking moron.
You don't understand. It's not just that he teaches.
Yeah.
It's that he dunks before that.
Yeah.
It's like, you would think that if you were the dumbest man alive.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I hit him up. I was like, hey, man, I love your stuff. I think you're awesome. And you should get on Mango Bay. He's like, yes, of course. When the next time I'm down. Or I hit him up to be on Mango Bay. He's like, nice try.
He's like, hello, my friends. Unfortunately.
Not quite. I don't think that'll happen.
Dude, that guy's incredible.
He's
Love
so
Aslan
smart.
Pahari. There's one guy I love. This is very niche. His name's Aram Natsarkang. He's like this redhead, like linguistic prodigy who speaks fluent like Ionian Greek.
I love this.
Latin, all the classical language. He's like a Sanskrit whiz too.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Knows a ton. I love that guy.
Dude, I was reading up on the Rosetta Stone. The guy who cracked it was this like French nerd.
That makes sense.
Super
Who
nice.
else is it going to be?
Champollion, and he used to dream in Coptic Egyptian. That's how much of a nerd he was. He was like, today I dreamed in colloquial demonic Coptic, and it was a great night indeed. And he actually, like, once it was Rosetta Stone was found, everyone was trying to fucking beeline to become the guy to decipher it. A bunch of hot like scholar dudes who were like banging chicks and like getting laid, and here comes this fucking like mousy loser. Like, actually, I found out the truth. I love the story. Champollion. The nerd who could. Got laid, bro.
Did he though?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I don't think he got laid.
I doubt it,
I was
dude.
actually the guy
There was
who-
no TikTok then. Okay, he had like his marriage arranged to like his chambermaid or some shit. You know,
Yeah, he was a rich guy. Yeah.
he was getting none.
Yeah. So again, I've loved TikTok. I think it's one of the most genius apps because if my mom watched it, she would get into TikTok.
Yeah,
That's how genius the algorithm was. That anybody could get it.
yeah.
Anyone could get it, dude.
Very low barrier to entry on that.
It was like so perfectly AI'd. It was literally one of the best apps. If we're talking like quality of an app,
And by best, we also mean worst because it's like high
what I'm saying.
fructose corn syrup that's being funneled into your brain.
boom.
You know?
But it's like in terms of what an app tries to do, get your eyeballs. It was OG goat.
yeah.
Like, dude, if you were anybody, they would find your videos. I mean, my algo was all like Mongolian throat singers.
I
you
know.
And I was like, how do they know that I love this?
I know they're a step ahead of you in
You
terms
know?
of what you
and
would
then
like.
the throat singer turns around, huge ass. I'm like, you're getting everything.
I am.
You're getting all my shit, dude.
Yeah.
My algo knows exactly who I am.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
So it's like I really will kind of like miss it. I never did TikTok. I was so scared of it. I was so scared of being on there for an hour, so I never actually used it that much.
It's honestly my favorite app.
Yeah.
But I only use it like a little bit, like maybe a half hour, 40 minutes before bed. I'll give myself a little bit of TikTok time.
Right. Mainline.
It's just too good. The stuff on there, I love it all. I love like all the outdoorsman stuff.
Yeah.
Where there's like survival techniques for the wilderness.
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for the apocalypse. But apparently, I don't know if this is true. They're not banning TikTok in that like you can't watch it anymore. It's just not going to be available on the App Store.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like you can't download it again?
Like you can't download it from the App Store.
But you already have it if you already have it.
If you already have it, you already have it.
But eventually it'll start getting clunky because you won't be able to update it or anything.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. Is it's kind of being sunsetted or whatever they call it.
Like taken to the mountain and left in the grove.
Exactly.
Interesting.
It's kind of in exile.
Now, do you think this sets a dangerous precedent where like they could just shut a company down due to national security? Do you think it's kind of weird that there's like not really a trial going on or anything? They're just sort of like, we don't like this.
I mean, it's a little dose of that Chinese medicine. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what
Like,
I'm
you
saying?
want to
So
see China?
You
We'll
know
do
what
some
I'm
China
saying?
shit too.
I'll give you some China, buddy.
Yeah.
You mean rhinoceros penis?
There we go. It's good for health, dude. Good circulation. Well, you know our boy Turner Sparks, right?
Yeah.
He was a capitalist in China, and they got him for it. You know, this guy had a Mr. Softies.
I know Turner.
Yeah, he had a franchise of Mr. Softies, and he was killing it. A lot of money. Had a couple of stores in China, making bank. One day, the Chinese government came in. They're like, "Listen, buddy, good job. We're taking everything. Here's a little severance pay. Bye."
Wow.
He's like, "Fuck." Takes his Chinese wife, comes to America, starts at the comedy shop. Everything is history, you know?
Damn.
But that's what happened. China just came in. Hey, we love ice cream too.
Yeah, we love what you're doing.
We
here.
love ice
We love
cream.
it so much. We're gonna take it away from
China's
you.
like the black bully in school. He's
It's like Debo
he's like, nice Jordans.
from Friday.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I like those. I like that.
Turning pockets inside out. Here come
Dude.
Debo. Here come Debo.
Dude, it was
Here
that.
come Debo. Here come Debo.
Dibba. Dude, so they just came in, and so it's like this is very China. And China's very like, no, please don't do it.
Yeah.
We'll do anything. It's
Like, how could you guys?
you guys are the nice ones, right?
I heard a very funny rumor that Elon was going to buy it.
Yeah.
I hope Elon comes up with like an alternative.
I mean, you mean for TikTok?
Yeah.
I mean, has he done X good? Is X stock rising?
X is great. Yeah, it's grown considerably.
Has it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was dying.
No, dude. Top user. It's been the top in the App Store for a while now.
Shit. Okay. Never mind it.
He's got a lot of free time. He can come up with it.
I mean, dude, these guys coming up with shit all the time now.
He's
It's
so funny, dude. It's like anytime he gets made fun of, he changes the entire app. No more commenting on pictures that you're a white whale that looks dried out.
Well, during the whole H-1B thing, he was definitely taking the Indians, the Pajeets, under his arms, and just being like, "No, come to me."
And then
My
every
coding-
white guy was crying.
My little coding bugs and all these like white neo-Nazis on Twitter were like, "No, Elon, we really like you and stuff, but like you could the Pajeets stink, man."
Dude, I love that. All your heroes need Indians. I'll say that.
That's true.
All your little heroes need Indians to run, baby.
The Indian century is upon us. The Indian yoga is upon us.
You know when you open the fucking door and all the leprechauns are like in the cogs and the gears and we're the borrowers, baby. We're the borrowers.
Yeah.
We make it all run. Sorry.
I don't know, man. Between Trump's Mideast peace play, getting rid of TikTok. I mean, Joe was saying the other day that he feels like something really bad's about to happen.
He's always in that space.
Yeah, I know. I
feel like something really good is about to keep.
I mean, I
happening.
hope so. I'm a glasses half full guy, but I don't know. I feel like just remember all the civil unrest last time. I feel like it's not gonna. There's something like that's gonna happen.
I think that's done, dude.
I don't feel the same level of anger among people. I think people are very tired of being angry.
Yeah, they're tired of it.
People have been angry for 8 years straight.
And also the hypocrisy, the internal like contradictions of all these various movements have come to such a head that people are just like, well, yeah, I don't want to fucking deal with that, right? The BLM lady having like 5 different houses that all apparently burned down in Malibu or whatever. You know, stuff like that. People are just like, then these things are cooked.
You can't keep feeding people shit.
Yeah.
You know? And then I just think it's like the dumber it is, the more liked it is now. It's like I don't want anyone with any sort of brain power just like fuck you and your thoughts.
It's
fuck
true.
you and your ideas.
Because left wingers are smarter than right wingers.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
In terms of like just memory and like bookish.
Their IQs are generally higher.
Whatever that shit
It's,
is, right.
There's a huge deficit there.
You know, but it's like in terms of just like what it's being used for, they're just like, dude, I don't want to even hear you talk.
I know.
Just fucking muzzle you and get the fuck out of here.
I know.
Yes, I'm dumb. But
Well, like even like what you would think would be like woke audiences. You know, I'll do spots at like the Tiny Cupboard, which is easily the wokest venue.
Sure.
And I'll do some of my gnarliest jokes, and people are fucking love it, dude. They're just there to have a good time at this point.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not an asshole like reactionary comedian though either, right?
Right.
Obviously, everything's couched in something that's like kind of I think a little bit smart.
One thing that really kind of explains this, I was doing a show at Tiny Cupboard, and I was kind of doing a joke to this side, and I just hear like one sound that just goes like, pussy. I'm like, okay, here we go. Here comes trucker guy. It is a mullet white lady.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm like,
You're getting mocked by the mullet.
Yeah, we've gone full. And then the red hat guy on the right was like, actually, you should really listen to what he's saying. He's got thoughts, and he's a marginalized group. Everyone's switching up.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking done. Everyone's trying new shit. You know, let's go.
I was at the cellar yesterday, just eating. I'm not past there.
Okay.
I was just
Joe, don't
eating,
do that to
I was just
yourself.
eating their.
You
I was
were
just
at the
eating their
cellar, yes.
food.
Yeah.
You were
And-
passing food to your body.
He paid a $25 ticket, 2-drink minimum, so he could get some wings.
And Chappelle was there, and they had to kick a lady out for heckling.
Why?
She kept saying, "Oh, that's not funny." We looked outside, and there this woman was, and she had a real activist face, real glasses, clear round glasses. With, you know,
When a white woman puts on the Gandhi glasses, like that's when shit's cooked.
it was
you
Gandhi
know?
glasses.
You know,
the Gandhi glasses. Is great.
the short-haired white lady with the Gandhi glasses doing some passive resistance in the audience. Like,
That's so good.
time to go, bitch. Time to go.
That's so true. Yeah, those white ladies are. We're so done with them that everyone kind of like, and they kind of know, so they're kind of like almost like kamikaze fighters now. They're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, everyone.
I'll ruin everything.
Well, you
on
know
the
what
way
it
down.
was? Everyone thought that they could intellectualize their way into wanting to fuck somebody because they had good ideas, but then they're like, I can't fuck this dude anymore.
Yes.
You know. Also,
Yes.
he's kind of creepy and a bit rapey himself. Like that's the vibe. you
For
know?
Chappelle?
No, I'm talking about like in general.
Oh,
the
yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like soy boys.
Like the soy boys who are like wear like a feminist T-shirt or whatever. They're like, okay, maybe I can get with that, and then he's just like, I'm going to finger you in ways no one's ever done before, without your explicit consent. You know, I'm going to finger you strangely.
Dude, I made this video saying if you're into politics when you're 20, you're gay and stupid.
Yes, that was a good video.
And then I got so much backlash, like people DMing me death threats and stuff. Like guys named Tristan, you know, like, listen, man, it's people like you. Whenever they start with that, it's people like you. I'm like, you have no penis.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
It's people like you that are ruining the fine art of democracy. And then I remember like the people commenting, and then my people, you know, Siddiquee freaks coming in like, it's this fucking joke, you stupid bitch. But all different colors were coming in. Shitting on Tristan loves bamboo bikes, 69, whatever.
Chicken Little face.
Yeah. Tristan respects women, 35. You know, and they were just shitting on him. I'm like, I love this controversy. Now, before it would be like, the left would just have everybody come in, they'd mob, they felt powerful, so they'd just like lemming you into submissiveness. But now it's like, dude, everyone's kind of like fed up, so people were just, don't give me a fuck. Don't give me a fuck.
Yeah.
And so it's good. It's really good. I think there's a space now for us to just like say our shit and not be scared, but also.
Thing is, the TikTok, the content moderation on there was too much. Like, I had a tough time with them. Every time I would post some of my favorite bits, within seconds, somebody would narc on it.
Favorite bits such as retards are retarded.
No, stop. These bits are fire, dude.
Can you believe? No, of course fire. But you start, the first line is like always insane or something.
So it's like, oh, retarded's making a comeback.
Bro, my censors are always passed for you, man. You know this. But it's like hilarious. Like, can you believe that one got flagged? The one where I say the F word 10 times and
I never say, that's the thing. It's never about specific words, right? It's always about like a subject matter, right? Yeah. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys, you know?
Dude, it's really I do like that Zuckerberg was like, listen, we're gonna censor a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? He talked about it. He's like, hey, listen, man, whatever IG's left, we're not gonna censor it. You get one N-word per week. You know
right. There's an N-word ration.
N-word ration. Anyone can say it. You know, my mom's gonna try it out. But it's like at least that's nice. Because I think these guys all like the comedy. They all like, and I would say maybe even this could be even crazy that Shane Gillis has been on the vanguard of this kind of movement for a long time. Like, he's the one who was actually funny and kind of pushing
exactly.
through.
And then behind him are like a bunch of kind of janky not that funny people.
If I'm thinking guy on that right wing energy who's actually funny, only guy that comes through is like Schultz, but at a greater pace.
Oh yeah, Schultz for sure.
It's Gillis, and these guys kind of. And all these tech guys love these guys.
Yeah.
They love them. You know, Dylan had their ear for a long time, and then Schultz and all these guys, like, they powwow with the fucking, what?
Dylan who?
Tim Dillon.
Oh, Tim Dillon. Yes,
Tim Dillon.
Yes,
they all powwow with the, cognoscenti. They're all up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think a lot of this is like, Schultz in the back room of the Radio City Hall. He's like, hey, why are you gonna fucking do all that?
I know.
All the censors, bro. And Zuckerberg with his like fake Logan Paul haircut. Like,
I don't think Zuckerberg goes to comedy shows and stuff like that. I don't think he has his own.
Musk
is more the guy.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I just think there's like a little bit of like, there's a little bit of power that comedy has right now in a weird way where people kind of using them
I think there's also just a swell of popular energy, you know what I mean? That there is a vibe shift. I hate to use that term, but it has been a vibe shift, right? And so now Zuckerberg's like, oh, I'm down, guys. What's up? Hey, what's going on? Look, check out my hair now. Wearing a fuckboy chain and everything. Yeah.
Dude, I want every group to have that change. You know what I'm saying? I want videos that are like, yo, recipes for sex offenders. You know what I'm saying? I want every type of video to become a little crazier.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the culture made every type of video, a little more tame. You know what I'm saying? Recipes for when you go protest for the DC, and it's like all this blah. And now it's like, can we get a little ICP energy in this?
I know. We need a little bit more jungly.
A little more jungly.
Yeah. I think it's happening.
I think it's happening.
You know?
I feel less scared of like saying shit.
No, same. Look, I think there's a sign in terms of the vibe shift that coming into 2025, we broke through on IG with the 10K.
Yeah.
We plowed through that, and the follower count has continued to just grow and increase, Now, part of that is you. I think you've definitely helped to bring us in more followers now, right? But it's kind of as it was 2019. Right? That kind of clip that was happening. That's why I think there's a vibe shift. I think there was a weird portal that we were in from like end of 2019 up until last year where people were just like,
one of the worst moments in Mango Bay history, one of the best, but also one of the worst, is when we did the Guyanese clip.
Oh, yeah.
And then two girls were like, You're done.
Yeah.
And we're like, guys,
I know.
We're sorry.
And then the same bitch, we go back and she's DMing me. Why are you DMing me? Don't you remember you like canceled us? And she's like, really? She was like, my bad. I might have been hungry. She literally, swear to God, said that.
That was 100% true.
Because
we said sorry. We made this whole video.
Love to her though. Still, I forget her name.
We the whole video where we were like, listen, we're sorry. Yeah. We're sorry.
Say.
And then she was like, hey, I was just hungry, dude.
Yeah.
And it was like, what? It was an insane moment of like, what were we doing this for?
I know,
like
dude.
this fake. Because all we said was like, some Guyanese people don't like to work all day. And they're like, we are the hardest working people on planet Earth.
I know.
All right. We work from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. like you wouldn't believe. I'll say it again here now that I'm more comfortable. Guyanese, y'all some lazy fucks. I'll say it again. I dare you to cancel me, dude.
Zuckerberg's got our back now. He's
Bro.
like, yeah, they are lazy.
I went to.
They're pretty lazy.
Yeah, I went to St. Croix. Anyone who's on an island, y'all have no drive.
Yeah, exactly, and you shouldn't either.
You
Like everything is right there for you. The
Boom.
women are hot. The men are hot.
Boom.
The weather is hot. The food is abundant. You got the fish right there. The coconuts. It's just it looks like heaven. You're already
Yes.
in heaven. What
Boom.
incentive do you have for anything?
Boom.
This is why LA comedians are not as funny as New York comedians.
Boom.
Your baseline happiness is so much higher. Like, how can you
Get in there.
Yeah, you got to rub two sticks together. You need the friction.
So when I say Guyanese people again are lazy, I mean it with love.
It's a compliment.
Because y'all have such a
compliment.
great, abundant tropical environment.
Got a good thing going.
Boom. Stop trying to be us.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You know? Fucking Guyanese people. You know what I'm saying?
We don't need to go back in on them. We don't need to go
No,
back.
no, another thing.
We don't need to go back down that dirt road, okay?
Dude, that's
That unpaved road.
That's an overstatement for what they got going on, bro. Just follow the pig to the
You
city.
need to go down that footpath.
That bloody soaked. Follow the smell of chicken.
Okay, just chill. He can't.
I'm just picturing a whole village being hangry.
Yeah.
Boy, those guys are all assholes.
Yeah. What new Mango Bay just dropped.
They're all just really hungry.
They're the best. They're the best.
They are the best. Love Guyanese.
They're so awesome, dude. Especially when you're sleeping and not online.
It's Guyanese dudes who are like, those are like the NYPD dudes.
Oh yeah.
You know
Always,
what I mean?
Always. They've done more to get brown dudes fucked in New York. Than any
Yeah,
other
they're like where the brown swag is at.
Right.
you
So and
know?
that was how we started. Then we found our own thing. But Guyanese people with the vanguard of brown dick in New York.
dick slanging.
Dick slanging.
Yeah.
There was Guyanese dudes saying the N-word and people were just being like,
They're
absolutely.
like, yeah, of course, yeah.
Dude. It's really for a black girl, it's like the ultimate. It's like the skin you want, it's the hair that you want.
Yeah.
Like they all have like weave envy, right?
Yeah.
So not everybody, but you know, a lot
No,
of black girls
they're
have
like,
weave
I
envy.
need to breed with this person so
Boom.
my children have the relaxed hair.
have relaxed hair.
Yeah.
And again, this is, there's been movements against this, right? Obviously. But Guyanese people is almost like it's like a lab made creatures for black, It might have been almost like created by white scientists to keep black girls
It was
distracted.
created by a black scientist named Dr. Yakub,
Oh yeah.
who created white people and Guyanese Indian people.
Bro, the first island that they did this on, what's his name? Dr. something? Dr. Yakub,
Yakub.
who made white people.
Yeah.
It was on Guyana. That was the island that he
That
did.
was the island. That's Dr. Yakub's. That's, the island of Dr. Moreau. Guyana is the island of Dr. Yakub.
Boom. Boom.
Great episode title, by the way. Joe, can you note that down? The island of Dr. Yakub.
Every comment's going to be like, listen, my brother, phenomenal episode. Listen, my brother, phenomenal episode. Bean pie emoji, bean pie emoji, bean pie emoji. Man, dude, that's how good Malcolm X was, dude, at debating. He was debating that.
He was.
How good a debater you got to be that like, yeah, white people were made on the island.
Yeah.
Black people were made from the island. White people on the island in a machine. And then everyone's like, kind of, I guess.
Like, this sounds legit.
Dude, I saw some of his debates, and he's a monster with it, bro.
Dude,
Malcolm X
he was so fucking smart.
Dude, he was like a complete G,
Dude.
on the
Unreal.
as a force, and that's what they got to kill him.
That's why they killed him.
But
his own people killed him.
Yeah.
It was, it was
Exactly.
actually Farrakhan literally himself killed him. Had
Exactly.
him killed.
Bro. And Farrakhan was doing his own gnarly shit, dude. He was like having kids with like different.
Well, you know what
underage kids.
he used to be a calypso singer.
Right.
And he was like really good. You know what his name was?
Oh God.
The Charmer.
Boom.
Yeah.
Dude, it was a culty thing. It was always a culty thing. He had like a baby. He had a baby with a girl who was like 15 or something like that.
I mean, of course.
Boom.
That's not surprising at all.
Why is it when you start a cult, you gotta fuck the kids? Can't you? There's like a perfectly healthy 35-year-old over there. Sorry, even saying that didn't sound nice. Even saying that I lost my appetite.
Not mentally healthy, but physically healthy.
Wait, so you think it's going to be like some big era shift where like, not on some comedy shit, but like in every kind of state of the world where what TikTok dying is a kind of return to form almost?
I think we're seeing the arc towards a certain kind of alignment, right? That's happening. But nothing lasts forever either, right? And that's going to create its own tensions and contradictions.
Right.
And then something's going to have to respond to that. And the pendulum will have to swing back again, right? So I'm just saying the pendulum is now swung this way, which has many positive benefits, right? People aren't talking about the most insane shit imaginable and trying to cancel you if you're not in line with it, right? And then you have obvious signs of like, yeah, we're cutting out this fucking Gaza shit and da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
Right, the Ukraine shift is going to happen soon. So I think stuff like that. And
I mean, again, the pendulum always shifts in both directions, but
Yeah.
sometimes it shifts like harder than before when it comes back.
yeah,
So enjoy the time now,
yeah,
because in 5 years it's gonna be like cis male pogroms.
yeah.
They're coming at you. If you've
I know.
ever listened to Santino's podcast, they're gonna shoot you in the head or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could be at the beginning of an overcorrection as well,
Right.
right? Like, we don't want to roll back like gay rights or any of that
course.
shit, right? Like, we want to have like a normal civil society, right? That embraces who we all are and all that shit. So, you know, that's the other thing you got to keep your eyes out for. But that's the thing. The thing is, like, the people who get too attached to one side of the pendulum, that's the problem, right? You have to be able to sit back and observe that these are the rhythms of basically nature that we're existing in.
And it's like, you know what? It's like in either state, when you're doing that, staying even, you're never the one that's got the most heat.
You're right.
The most heat is always the person of the time, right? The most like who parrots the most of society's congruent values at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the man. She's the fucking man. Oh,
They're the man.
what?
Yeah.
They're the man.
Yeah.
They're awesome. Oh yeah. But it's always the mid guards, the ones that are in the center, that always weather the storm because the balance is right.
Yeah, were you making a God of War reference? Midgard?
Whoa. I didn't even realize it. Woo! I am Kratos.
He is Kratos.
I am fucking Kratos, dude.
I'm Odin.
Oh, you're Odin? You know what I love about that?
I'm more Thor.
They made him like a Jewish accountant.
I know. Like, hey, Bubba, what's the matter?
We're going to put thunderbolts everywhere.
Kratos.
Ragnarok is coming. You always say that, Odin.
Oy vey.
You're always saying that, Odin. I'm telling you, it's coming.
I love Thor in that game because he was
What?
like Thor. His
Oh, so
character.
good. He was like a fucking
He was
loser.
really good. He was just a badass, but he was just like an alcoholic
fat.
who lost his way.
The best
you know?
character, dude. And yeah, they made the fucking Odin into like, you know, some like lawyer named Ginsburg.
Yeah.
I love that type of Jewish guy. I love that type of Jewish guy in New York. He's very anxious.
Yeah.
He's got a good job. Also, I was reading up on Judaism too. It's like how Jewish is the idea that there's like no afterlife almost. What a Jewish concept of like probably not.
There's nothing there.
Probably not.
I don't want to think about that.
You'll be on a ledger.
Yeah.
You'll be on a ledger. They'll be accounted for. That's the Jewish heaven, right? You were accounted for. You're on the checks and balances sheet. Heaven, I don't know.
Hell seems more Jewish because you got to be anxious about something. It's like, I don't want to go with the fire and the brimstone and I just pitchfork.
It's probably guys poking you. I know.
It's hot down there. Turn up the air conditioning. Hey guys, we're going over to Patreon real quick.
Your mango bed.